You go, well, sprays. So
like, did you ever see that interview with Sturgill Simpson on Rogan? He was talking about he's got like an assault rifle, and this guy had broken into his house in East Nashville, and like he came down the stairs like
Rainbow Six style,
and the dude, and the dude just looks up and sees Sturgill Simpson in his tidy whities pointing an assault rifle at him.
Yeah,
and he just left.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, Sturgill Simpson has the face of.
I was of a similar generation though, because like when he was coming up, he was working with this band down in Fort Lauderdale, and like it was all Mafia owned. So he would come in and they made him like dress up.
Yeah.
So he'd wear like a blazer with like a tuxedo t-shirt.
Hell yeah.
But my dad looked really cool.
Yeah.
If you don't look cool, that can be a little
annoying
to somebody.
I think annoying is the first where it goes. It doesn't go crazy. You go like
this fucking guy.
Yeah. You just go, fuck.
And all these like Mafia dudes just they loved him, but like the bar owner there or the club manager was like, go home and change your fucking shirt right now.
Because he didn't want to get his legs broken.
Yeah, exactly.
The Mafia guys were probably like,
they would take my dad out and just like see like how far they could push him, because my dad would just do like lines of coke from his elbow to his thumb and just like get going crazy. He had this guy he hung out with named Captain Pete that carried a parrot on his shoulder and just like smuggled loads and loads of cocaine into Florida.
And
this is on the yachts.
The 80s. This is like 80s.
Late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
That is pure cut shit.
Yeah, bro.
That's where our parents were of a different generation. Mm-hmm. These baby boomers got to do pure cut cocaine.
Yeah.
They got that Colombian shit that was like, dude, I remember my mom, I think I've told the story before, but she let it slip because my parents used to live in San Francisco in the 70s. So they were fucking partying.
They were about it.
They were about it. And my mom just one time we got some coke so good, your dad wanted to go out dancing. And I went, damn. I think I was like a teenager and I was like, yeah, what? Like repeat it. She's like, we used to have this pen jar. Mm-hmm. My mom's like worked at an insurance company. She was like a single mom, but like an 80s mom. Murphy Brown shoulder pads.
I love it.
We had a pen jar next to our kitchen phone. Mm-hmm. And one time I'm like spinning it around when I'm on the phone with someone and it spins all the way around and it said dope on it. But I didn't put it together. I was a kid, and I went, "Oh, like cool,
like cool."
And then I grew up, and I was like smoking weed in the house by the time I was 16, and I was like, "Yo, was that dope jar?" And my mom like didn't even not look away from the news. She goes, "Yeah, it was my dope jar in San Francisco." And I was like, "What happened to that?" She's like, "I think I sold it at a garage sale." You're like, "No,
hell yeah, Trish."
Yeah, dude, Trish. This is sick. Thank God I was an only child.
That's the first gun I ever bought.
It was a pump shotgun.
Like shotgun? 6 years ago.
Sick.
I had just gotten my own place in Nashville, and I saw like on the news, saw some crazy shit on the news, and I was like, I think I should have a gun in my house.
Yeah.
And like being in Nashville, they're like, they put your name in a little thing, and they're like, here you go,
dude.
And you just walk out with it in no case. I'm like, am I allowed to do this?
It's really funny when you buy a gun, because I was with my roommate when he bought a gun at a gun show in Arizona. And in Arizona, all they do is high five you and they just give you the gun. They go, "You got the cash?" You go, "There you go. You're a gun owner." And they fucking gave him a 9. And he's like, "All right." It's a shitty ass 9 too. But it is, I think that is, Katie will probably see this and we'll have to have a conversation about this. But when we get a house, I'm getting a gun.
Yeah.
I love guns.
That's why they say, like, when you get a generator, you got to get a gun.
Yeah, because what happens if someone comes for that generator?
Exactly.
You think pleases and thank yous are going to let it be left?
Exactly.
You just brandish the thing and you go, whoa!
Yeah, that's why I wanted to.
Yeah, dude, there ain't nothing cool. The only thing with guns that comes close to that is the slide going back. But the main one, the one that fucking kicks you in your taint, is the fucking. Did you go to a range or like it's Nashville? So
it's never been fired.
Never been
fired. The gun's never been fired. I mean, I've shot guns before, but like that one that I got for my home, like I just luckily have never had to use it.
Thank God.
Or grab it or anything.
Yeah, it is one of those ones where if you use it, it's the best bet.
Yeah,
because you go, well, it sprays. So
like, did you ever see that interview with Sturgill Simpson on Rogan? He was talking about he's got like an assault rifle. And this guy had broken into his house in East Nashville, and like he came down the stairs like
Rainbow Six style.
And the dude just looks up and sees Sturgill Simpson in his tidy whities pointing an assault rifle at him.
Yeah,
and he just left.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, Sturgill Simpson has the face of a Navy SEAL.
Yes, he does.
He like, if you saw that, he looks a lot like my mom's dad. He looks a lot like my grandfather.
He looks like a Civil War soldier.
Yes, he does.
He's got that face.
Yes, he does. In football, I call that World War I face. Brock Purdy has it for the 49ers.
Yeah.
Famous catcher of the San Francisco Giants, Buster Posey.
Okay.
They look like guys that got shot down.
An enclosed trailer without a title, without anything. Yeah. You don't have to put a tag on it. If the lights are working, you're good. And we drove it up here, and we accidentally went on a parkway. This is when I was like 18, and we accidentally went on a parkway, and they pulled us over, and they're like, you got a title registration for your trailer. There's no tag on it. And we're like, what?
What are you talking about with your rules?
It was in Yonkers. And
oh, buddy. They're just itching for something.
Yeah, dude. They saw us coming, man. They impounded it. We never got it back.
You never got it back?
We went over. All our gear was in it. We went over, and we were like, hey, like, can we at least get our gear out of it? And they were like, you got to pay us at least half the impound rate or whatever. So we had to figure out how to find $500.
Fuck.
It's like $500 at that time. We were like, what are we gonna fucking do?
Yeah, you're almost going. We might as well just buy new equipment.
Exactly.
$500 is a king's ransom.
Yeah. So we went in. I called my stepmom who worked at the courthouse. She was a clerk of court, and she went in, or she called them and like gave them the riot act, And I went back over there because before that I went in and I was like, all right, we got the half the money. Here you go. He was like, yeah, I lied.
Yo, dude, let me tell you something.
That's what I was like. I hate New York.
Yeah, let me tell you something about New Yorkers. That's a superpower that they have.
It was sick.
Where they go, hey, you on the Parkway? Well, you going north or south?
Yeah.
They go south. That's $750.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about that. You go, you just said it was $500. They go,
yeah.
I know, it's crazy. You asked that 15 minutes ago and it changed. It's like when I moved. Okay.
4.5, 5.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
So because that is an age where you have like no memories of them being together.
The memories I have of them being together are bad.
Really?
Yeah. Like just screaming in each other's faces.
Are you their only child?
Me and my sister.
Okay. So
Holly.
you had the two of them.
Yeah.
So with your sister, you had someone to go like, this is fucking.
You believe this shit?
These people are crazy. I always think that's weird with where we're very similar. Something I could never connect with my friends who had parents that they saw them love each other.
It's insane.
It's insane to me.
My wife's like that. Like,
really? Where she's just like, they
parents,
just love each other and they're just there and you go.
Like when I come across that, it's like a psychological experiment. I got to find who the fuck up is in the family. So like the whole Christmas, I'm like.
Someone gets a little too drunk and you go, we have a front runner.
Yeah,
we have a front runner.
They're not serving here and you.
Yeah. How did you get that?
Exactly.
How did you go outside?
Yeah.
Did you take a walk? Yeah.
Or they'll be like, just make sure like, hide your stuff.
Yeah.
I'm was. Like, why?
Who wants it?
I'm like, is there somebody snooping when they go to the bathroom? And they're like, just hide it.
If you could, just maybe, I don't know, tuck it up in the heat vent. You go, so you have someone here with a real problem.
That's what I'm saying.
That was, as I got older, I started becoming more comfortable gravitating to my people in my family that would get fucked up.
Yeah.
Because I'd go, everyone else was like, hi, how are you? And then, you got a cousin or an aunt or uncle outside smoking weed. And you're like, can I come hang?
Yeah.
That was immediately who I vibed with. Mm-hmm. Because it was. You don't see, like, dude, my parents hated each other my whole life. And it took, I was in my 30s. My mom and I were in San Francisco. And she hadn't been back since like the 80s. And we were out there because she was helping me with my dad's mom's birthday party. And she was like, I'll fly out there with you. They had a good relationship. So I was like, you can help me with the birthday party because I can't do it by myself.
Yeah.
My grandma was turning 90. She's like, yeah, I got it. And we're driving through San Francisco. And my mom just like gets emotional out of nowhere. And I was like, you all right? She's like, last time I was driving down the street was like 1981 with your father. And we were like so in love. And I was like, and I came back and I told my therapist, I was like, it was the first time I've ever seen a glimpse of my parents being in love.
Wow.
Of being like, fuck, I love that dude. And he's been dead almost 30 years. So you're like, that's crazy to me. That
it's a comfortability thing.
Yeah.
And what I realized is like going out, it's like I don't have to lower you do, but it's because everyone else does. Everybody lowers, the veil's been lowered. Yeah.
And you can do it too. And it is, that's what they said in that book that I used to quit drinking, The Easy Way to Stop Drinking. He's like, there's a whole chapter about the social anxiety of stopping drinking. And he goes, you're the same as you were when you were 6 years old and you went to a birthday party. You're scared and nervous for 10 to 15 minutes. And then 30 minutes in, you're playing pool with the guy you just met. Yeah. And you're like, oh, this is actually fun. That's how I feel. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, just give it a little bit of time. It's also nice when like we went to a wedding and Katie noticed it. She's like, oh, you stay the same intelligence, and everyone drops down, and you go, yeah, and that's when you know it's your time to leave.
Yeah.
When you're seeing people be too stupid, you go, I gotta go.
I always tell my wife, it's like nothing after the second location.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been listening to Jack Donaghy from 30 Rock.
Yeah.
Never follow. Of course, Lemon. You never follow a hippie to a second location.
Well, yeah. Well, there's definitely that. I've always followed that.
You go, that was born into my fucking brain.
Yeah,
I knew you don't follow a hippie to a second location.
Yep. Because we were at this wedding, and it's like, oh, we're all going to the bar, and it's like, oh, this bar closes at 11. We're gonna go to so and so's room.
Oh, dude,
I'm like,
that's where it stops.
That's where I'm out.
Yeah, and your friends, Bert's really cool about that. When I'm on the road with him, he knows I don't want to hit a second location, so he'll get me out to like, all right, we did the show on the tour, and then we're going to this place, like Florida, Alabama.
Yeah,
but you ain't gonna get me to the thing.
Right.
The next place is where my bed and my Steam Deck is at. So
I used to do drugs. I would always go to the after party, and then I would end up in like an apartment with just like a lamp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like
some lawn chairs.
It's just a cat that's not nice to you.
Yeah.
And you go, what are we doing here?
I just like cutting it up on like a Bible.
Yeah, dude. And you go, this isn't where I want to be. When I was drinking, I would like wake up on futons where I'd be like, how the fuck am I on Long Island?
Yeah.
Like, I gotta ride a train back. Dude, I went drinking one time in Denver. This is after I moved away, and I came back, and I woke up in like an apartment with a guy I went to high school with that I wasn't even close with. And I was like, what the fuck? He was like, you were hammered last night. And you're like, how far away from you? Like trying to find out where my mom's place is. I'm like, how the fuck am I going to get home?
I've had a lot of those.
Yeah, but now that's the best part of getting over that. Yeah. Now you go, that's the relief where you go, I never have to have that moment again.
Never have to wake up and be like,
yeah. Waking up and you go, exactly where I went to bed.
Yeah. You know exactly what I said to that person I don't like.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's like, I truly think that's the most refreshing part is like almost finding out everything we've been talking about, whether it's like stuff you want to make or playing with figures and stuff. It's this like ownership that you feel that you go, I don't need to do that anymore. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
There isn't like I'm better than anybody or my life is better. You just go like, this is who I am now.
Yeah.
It's the ownership.
Absolutely.
Horse girl, man.